Good evening and welcome to Vikings Baseball on live stream STL. We are live not from Dave Osterman Field. We are actually from Arsenal BG Ballpark here in Sauget, Illinois. The St. Louis Archers and the Jefferson Vikings, game 4 in 3 days here for both these guys here. We bring things up here real quick. Ray Halbrook and Jeff Whitener and Scotty Lotta on the call tonight. Should be a fun one here, wrapping things up of a 4-game series, so to speak, in the JCAA, Jeff.
A little nippier than it was the
nippier,
Thursday night when we here.
It was.
A little chilly. March still roaring like a lion here, the first of the month, but set for a good 9-inning matchup tonight. St. Louis, of course, trying to salvage one game of this 4-game set against the Vikings. And the Vikings would love nothing more than the sweep coming into this one tonight. And interesting matchup tonight. You got lefty, righty on the mound. Left-handed pitcher for the Archers tonight. Starting things off, kind of big, long, lanky guy. That's Ren Fiss on the mound. He's 1-1 on the season. Rough going so far. He's pitched 11 innings, 9.82 ERA. So they knocked him around a little bit, but they're trying to get him on track tonight. Opponents are batting .359 against him so far this season, and the Vikings overall as a team this year batting .302 as a unit. So trying to get Ren on track tonight. The Archers are going to face with the Vikings, Aiden Redmond on the mound, 3.75 ERA. He's pitched 12 innings so far, given up 9 hits and 5 earned runs. And opponents are batting only .205 against him. So that sets the table on the starting pitchers. The Vikings are the visiting team tonight, and I will turn it over to our play-by-play man extraordinaire, Mr. Scott Lotta.
Thank you, Jeff. This evening should be sponsored by Brisk Tea because it is brisk outside tonight. About 30 degrees cooler than it was last night. Into the box, number 9, Gray for the Vikings. Right-handed hitter, hold it down on the knob. First pitch, one hopper to second and out to first, and we're underway.
A quick 4-3 there. Vikings, we saw the other night, Ray and I, with the doubleheader, very aggressive at the plate, a lot of first pitch swinging. And on a cold night like that, tonight, that's kind of welcomed by everybody.
Yeah, you would expect a lot of first pitch swinging. It is brisk. You want to get back into the dugout as quickly as you can. That flag out in center field blowing out to left, it looks like. Another right-handed hitter, number 29, Hackworth, steps in the box. And the pitch is high strike.
Baden Hackworth had a fine game the other night for the Vikings. A beautiful Oppo home run to right center to help bust things open in game 1.
And Fiss from the stretch. Winds. And just a little outside, high again. 1-1 the count.
Scott Baden Hackworth, the right fielder, batting a hefty .421 on the season thus far.
We'll see if he can carry that throughout the season. I'm sure he would like to keep hitting at that clip. Third pitch in the sequence. And off speed and just a little inside. And if you're a hitter tonight, all you're hoping for is you hit barrel. You do not want to get jammed on the end or on the fist at all. That is a horrible feeling when the temperature's in the 40s.
Scott, we had an interesting incident that I've never seen before in baseball. I'll tell you about after this pitch.
2-1 pitch is high, 3-1.
We had a batter in the first game Thursday night break a metal bat in 2 on a check swing.
Huh.
Seen that in softball. I've never seen it in baseball.
I've seen it a couple of times, but it's, the composite bats that they swing. 3-1, and right down the middle. Belt high. That's a hitter's pitch right there. Full count, 3-2. And we'll see what Mr. Hackworth does here, see if he lives up to his name on this 3-2 pitch. Into the wind. Ooh, catcher did a good job trying to bring that one back. That's Ryder behind the plate, unable to bring that one back in. And Mr. Hackworth will trot down to first with a walk. Now, do they have designated runners at this level?
They can pinch run. They don't have the same free substitution rules as they do in softball, but they can substitute for the pitcher and catcher.
Into the box, number 12, Evans, the lefty. And a high pitch on the outside corner called to strike.
Evans, the left fielder tonight. So far, he has hit 278 on the season. 14 RBIs, 2 home runs.
Not a lot of bare arms out there tonight, a lot of long sleeves. And, another off-speed pitch. Pulled the string, had him out in front. 0-2.
48 degrees at game time. Wind gusting from the west-northwest up to 10 miles an hour. And, folks, tonight it is blowing out to left.
Big gap in right center if he can get there. 0-2. Runner at first. Fakes a lunge. Outside catcher held it there. No go. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm an umpire in a night like this, I'm going to tell the boys, expand the zone a little bit tonight. You better be swinging. A little nippy out there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And fouled up here just off to our left.
St. Louis in the white jerseys tonight with the navy trim. Vikings countering with the gray jerseys with the navy trim.
Evans deep in the box. And the pitch. Now you could say he really tried to slow that one down, left it up high, evens the count 2-2.
The breaking ball just didn't break for him.
And as a hitter, you can kind of pick up on that mechanic. So he noticeably changed his delivery right there. I would expect the express here. 2-2 pitch. Ooh. Just a little low. Full count once again. Fist starting to rack up a few pitches here. Evans really close to the plate from the left side. 3-2 pitch. And up high again. And 2 in a row have walked on a full count.
Vikings have something cooking already here in the first inning against Fiss.
So after Gray swinging first pitch, grounded out to second, Hackworth and Evans both have drawn full count walks. That brings in number 33, the catcher, Sands. Chance to do some damage here for the Vikings, coming in at 16-4.
And Sands has done a lot of damage already in this season. One of the best power hitter Zach Bone says he's ever had the pleasure of coaching. Andrew Sands, the catcher, first baseman.
Probably sitting dead red here first. And high and outside.
Sands 327 on the season, 9 home runs and 30 RBIs.
If you like that sort of thing. Working into a hitter's count here. Fiss down in the count 1-0. And good fastball, but it rides outside 2-0.
Being very careful here.
Third baseman Wilson waiting on deck. Another right-handed hitter.
A fastball middle in would go a long way with the way this batter likes his pitching.
Ooh, got it right there and just blew it right by him, right in the middle of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. And you kind of talked about it with Fiss. He's kind of had some numbers kind of pile up on him. And obviously the first inning is when the pitcher want to kind of establish himself and get a rhythm. Yeah, pitch is low and outside, 3-1.
This is the point in the season where if you've got someone who's been struggling on the mound, you want to get him out there. You want to see if he can work things out before we get into the meat of the conference schedule. So, Coach Goody, good job trotting this young man out here tonight.
3-1, you would expect a fastball. And it's high, and he has walked the bases loaded.
He wanted nothing to do with Andrew Sands on that at bat. Taking his chances with now a force out at any bag. But things don't get any easier, Scott, with Brady Wilson coming up.
Number 15, Wilson, another right-handed bat here, playing third base tonight. And the good thing is we've had inclement weather over the last few days where we've got a lot of rain, but we're on a turf field, so anything at an infielder should probably be a double play. Ooh, way high with that one. And the pitcher seems to be kind of rushing his delivery a little bit right now.
A little bit. Brady Wilson and Brady Vessels have done a great job behind protecting Andrew Sands in the order.
And high once again. The catcher's going to go out and have a little conference here as the count is 2-0, and this game could easily get out of hand here early.
Hey, Scott, when you look around and you're looking at all the signage here at the ballpark and you think about our signage, where do we get our signs and banners at?
I'm thinking you're talking about Cheap Seats Photography, of course. We go to them for photography, banners, designs. Hey, Ron and Lisa Rigdon, great people over there. Give them a call, 314-402-9014, or check out their website at cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them we sent you over at Livestream STL. They will help you with your project.
Ron and Lisa Rigdon, great work to work with, great prices, great service, and great people.
Wilson, deep in the box, open stance. First pitch right down the chute. That is a strike. Big first pitch. On deck is Vessels, the aforementioned batter. So first, Wilson, bases loaded, one out. Blows it right by him.
Wilson, 355 on the season. He's gathered 18 RBI of zone and 4 home runs.
Now, if I'm the fielder, he was late on that pitch. I would be looking for him to try and go opposite field here. Skies it high behind second base. That wind is swirling. Runs out, comes back in, misses it. They will have a play at third. And they call him out. They say he kept a toe on.
They're going to give him the benefit of a force there. Zach Bone's going to come out and argue. They're telling him to stay on the base right now while he asks for help with that call. He's going to ask for the home plate umpire to help out there.
So the home plate umpire is holding a fist up in the air, pointing. Did he call infield fly?
That is the call. So Zach Bone just getting some information there. And now we have the bases loaded with 2 outs for another dangerous hitter in this Viking lineup, Brady Vessels. Vessels, the first baseman.
So they're telling Wilson that he was out. So on that part, you're going to put 4 because he was the nearest fielder.
But the run scored.
Correct. So he will get an RBI on that.
So runners at second and third now with 2 outs.
And I'm surprised he called infield fly on that as much as that wind is whipping. And fastball will start him off. Strike 1.
Hard to blame the second baseman on that. That was an adventure out there.
He went about 15 feet into right center and then ended up behind second base, and it's like it's going to be tough anything in the air tonight. 2 outs, runners at second and third, and way outside, evens the count 1-1. And for Fish, you got a chance to kind of wiggle out here with minimal damage.
Scott, the Vikings have a unique setup this year. Brady Vessels, the first baseman, and Andrew Sands, the catcher. Usually in Game 2, they actually flip positions.
It's nice to have that kind of versatility. 1-1 pitch, low, outside.
Vessels, second on the team with 6 home runs this year, 18 RBIs, batting .359.
Some healthy averages in this lineup. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fisk delivers and fouled off to the right side. That's probably in the parking lot.
If Fisk can get out of this inning only giving up 1 run, he's got to look at that, consider that a successful time getting through this one, Scott.
And if you're scoring at home, gave Wilson the RBI on that bases loaded infield fly roll. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, sails behind the hitter. And I would definitely step out after that one.
Gather yourself. Take a deep breath there.
As a hitter, your natural inclination is to step back, but that's where the pitch was headed.
Especially against a lefty when it's tailing back that way.
Full count, first base open. Here's the pitch. And high once again. That's consistently where Fiss is missing. He's missing high. And that is the 4th base on balls here in the first inning.
Not a bad base on balls there, considering you get the heart of the lineup out of the way. Now you're facing Tyler Metz, the speedy shortstop. Metz only batting .214 on the year.
Metz from the right side, very close to the plate. Looks at a pitch just above the belt for a strike. There is action down there in the Archers bullpen. Can't see the number, but there's a righty warming.
Be number 40, I believe that's Mason Carroll.
Fiss ahead in the count, 0-1, and misses high again. Pitch count definitely starting to creep up. So far, 1 run, 0 hits, 0 errors for the Archers, and obviously Jeffco at the plate. And just the opposite of what I said. Ball fisted into short right center. It's going to get down. 1 run will score. Throw into third. And late throw into second. And he keeps the toe on. So credit Metz with a double.
And Scott, a mental error there by the right fielder, not hitting the cutoff man, throwing that ball to third, allowing the Mets to reach second base on that ball and get into scoring position with 2 outs.
On the play, Evans scored. It's our first official hit of the game. So for Jeffco, 2 runs, 1 hit. And they're still batting here with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And number 7, Hyde at the plate, right-handed hitter, chance to do more damage.
Aiden Hyde also .214.
Great frame job right there by the catcher, just on the outside corner, able to kind of bring it in just to give it the perception, just in case the umpire was on the fence. And in between swing right there, was fooled, 0-2 in the count.
Little sword action there.
So Hyde at the plate, 0-2, now in protect mode. Wind, and misses high. And obviously, you talk about the pitcher missing high. A lot of times, it's kind of a delivery issue. Sometimes it's just the sheer adrenaline of the situation where you're just trying to make the perfect pitch, and you're just a little amped up. 1-2 the count. And fouls off to the right. And a loud report behind us.
Clanked off the metal roof.
Runners at second and third with generous leads. A 1-2 pitch and misses up high. Evens the count 2-2. 2-0 our score. Vikings up early. Archers looking to get in the dugout and get their chance to hit. 2-2 pitch. Misses high. Full count.
He's definitely having an issue with his stride and arm slot right now that is not enabling Fiss to find that some consistency in that motion.
Payoff pitch is hit deep to center. And center fielder has a bead on it and brings it in, and the inning is over. 2 runs on the board. This is Vikings baseball for Livestream STL.
Shelter Insurance, Joy speaking.
It's Aubrey. I need to file a claim.
How can I help?
When I got home from school today, I found the house completely in shambles. All the windows are broken, the roof is ripped off, and the kitchen is destroyed.
Put your brother on the phone.
Mitchell, Mom's on the phone.
When the unexpected strikes, see shelter agents Ricky Watson in Festus or Kevin Epperson in High Ridge.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And welcome back to Arsenal BG Ballpark here, formerly known as GCS Ballpark. Tonight, our matchup is between the St. Louis Archers and the Jeffco Vikings. The Vikings put up a 2-spot in the first inning on just one hit, but now the Archers stride to the plate with a 7-8 record, and they'll be leading it off here. Number 11, Seiler, playing left field. On the mound, we've got number 31, Aiden Redmond, right-hander for the Vikings, Jeff.
Redmond, as we talked about before the game, smaller righty, but great velocity. Got 3 pitches to choose from. Standard fastball. He's got the slider. He's got, of course, the standard curve. And he's facing Luke Seiler now. Seiler hit 9th in the lineup the other night, but he has been on a tear. He was one of the most productive hitters in both games for the Archers. Seiler, in 16 at-bats here, batting .563.
And first pitch high and inside, ball 1. And on the mound, Redmond, number 31, kind of looks like David Risky if you're an old Cleveland Indians fan. And he offered at it, 1-1. And so far with Redmond, he is working briskly to match the weather.
Are any old Cleveland Indian fans watching the game besides you?
And he brings the heat right down the middle, tied him up, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little quicker pace here out of Redmond. Fists kind of labored through the top half of the inning. Brings it and blows it right by him on the inside corner. Strike 3. And after your team gets you a couple of runs, that's exactly what you want to see from the Vikings. And number 2 in the box is
Nick Bonskowski.
I was going to say, I'm going to mess this up. Number 2, playing first base. And rolls over on it to third. Nice play on the run. And can't scoop it. And the runner will not try to advance as the catcher retrieves it.
Vessels had the runner coming down the line right at him there. Tough play to try to scoop that to his far left. Good play fielding the ball.
And they will give that an E5 on the scoreboard. It's kind of a tough chance. He made a nice in-between hop, but just didn't quite deliver the throw. And that sets up number 13, Floyd, playing right field. And he goes after the high offering and swings through it.
McKinley Floyd's had a nice season so far at the plate, 405 for the Archers. 5 home runs, 19 RBIs, slugging percentage of .851.
And that pitch on the outside corner, and Redmond is dealing here early.
Now, folks, just think we're watching junior college softball right now, so you're watching 18, 19, 20-year-olds compete here, 21-year-old.
And just throws it right by him. Just gave him the gas. And so far, I like what I'm seeing from Redmond. He is trusting his fastball.
And to follow up on that, we had a 19-year-old pitcher pitching against the USA team last night in getting out Aaron Judge.
At the plate, number 10, Elder, DH tonight for the Archers. Runner on first, 2 outs. Right-handed stick. Open stance. And yanks that one over into the other batter's box. 2-0.
Elder 5 hits, 25 at bats so far.
First 2-0 count of the night for Redmond. Quick check over at first. The runner back safely. And as a fielder, you like seeing your pitcher go out there and have immediate activity. Checks on the runner. Into the wind. And just paints that outside corner. If you're the hitters, I would be looking dead red here early in the count. He is definitely featuring the fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the inside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Deuces are wild out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Up 2-0 are the Vikings. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, that was wicked. That thing moved, what would you say, Jeff, at least a foot?
Yeah, a little bit of sweeper action there. Just adjusting the arm slot and letting that ball swipe through in front of the zone.
And jam shot to second, and that is the 3rd out. And we will go to the 2nd inning. 2-0 Jeffco over the St. Louis Archers. This is Vikings baseball on Livestream STL.
Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exterior industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Whether you need a repair, have a new or replacement project, or aren't quite sure about the condition of your exterior of your home, know that Stark Roofing will provide convenient consultations at your home and provide obligation-free inspections and estimates. Give them a call today at 636-671-0045.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Awesome. Cool.
Sweet. Nice. Hey! I like your dress.
You look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Go from dreaming into
0.
We're back here in lovely BG Ballpark, Sauget, Illinois, on a chilly night. Scott Lotta bringing you all the play-by-play action. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm Jeff Whitener.
Practice? We talking about practice?
That's right.
And Archers on defense right now. Fisk returns for a 2nd inning. We'll see what adjustments he was able to make. He was a little bit wild in that 1st inning. He had 4 walks, and the recipient of that was so they have 3 runs on the scoreboard. Did I miss one?
No, yes, it is 3-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 runs scored on that pop, on that
okay.
little Texas leaguer.
And first pitch is driven to right center. Center fielder out there loses his cap and runs it down in the gap. And 1 pitch, 1 out, which is eerily the way the 1st inning started.
When you run after a ball when you're an outfielder and you lose your head, it always makes it look like you ran faster than. So if you can knock that thing off your head, it looks like you're just flying over to get the ball.
So back to the top of the lineup for the Vikings. 1 out, Gray. Grounded out to 2nd to start the game. And takes up high. It's kind of quiet tonight. You'd expect more noise from all the fans out there, but they're probably frozen.
Gray started things off. The first pitch ground out in the 1st inning. A little more selective this at bat.
Outside corner called a strike, 1-1. Fisk from the stretch. Kicks, pitches, and a little check swing foul down the first base line.
Coach Harrell over there, he's been there long enough just to let that go by. Conserving his energy on a cold night.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
Working ahead in the count. Fisk winds, fires. And up high, evens the count, 2-2. And I could be wrong, but I think he had 6 batters, either 5 or 6 batters in the first inning that he went to a full count on.
The pitches have piled up so far.
2-2 pitch. And nubs it to second. Going to have to get rid of it quick, and does. And he repeats his first inning, grounding out to the second baseman. That'll bring in Hackworth with 2 down, nobody on.
Let's see if he finds a pitch at this bat that is Hackworthy.
Dun-dun-dun. This thing on? 3-0 our score. Vikings at the plate here in the second inning, 2 outs. And that curveball breaks over the inside corner for strike 1. And sometimes when you're struggling with your command, that off-speed pitch will sometimes help you get back into form. Up in the count, 0-1. And fastball rides high, evens it 1-1.
In addition, Scott, as the adrenaline starts to wear off and the arm starts to get a little, more fatigued, that a lot of times that curveball will break a lot better.
Hackworth, deep in the box, slightly open stance. And, high strike right there. Little head nod there from a Hackworth. Don't know if he agreed. Is he going to go to the challenge?
Hackworth, the former Lafayette Lancer. I'm sorry, Fisk, the former Lafayette Lancer.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And good job blocking that one. Evens the count, 2-2.
Fisk, a freshman.
Heavy exhale right there by Hackworth. All his weight on the back foot. 2-2 pitch. Swings right through it, and Fisk works a 1-2-3 inning. So we will go to the bottom of the second, 3-0 Vikings. This is Vikings Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
VIKINGS Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop, 24/7 towing and recovery, auto body repairs, and mechanical needs. Small or large, leave us in charge. Give us a call at 636-479-9995 or visit 888 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And welcome back here to BG Ballpark. We have the Vikings and the Archers, just for some baseball action here. Obviously, you expect that when it's mid-40s.
We are expecting all kinds of action. Saturday night, you're in Sauget, Illinois. We're watching great baseball here. We got the some of the St. Louis Archers players up here running the music between innings in the booth, keeping everybody on their feet. Toes tapping, fingers snapping.
And first pitch sails inside. Number 42, Keegan Fowler at the plate. Fowler is playing third base tonight. First at bat, wearing Jackie Robinson's number 42. And pitch on the outside corner, evens the count. And as we mentioned in the first inning, Redmond works rapidly.
Pretty quick, too.
1-1 pitch. Fastball. Shot down the right field line is going into the bullpen area, and they scatter.
Good to keep those guys up, get them moving a little bit, keep them warm, you know, keep them active down there.
Wouldn't you agree there, Ray? So 1-2 the count. Fowler working against Redmond.
Ray just nodded his head, Scotty.
Into the wind. Fires and a little nubber back to the mound. And overhand throw. And he is retired. And that is 1-3 if you're scoring at home. And so far, Redmond doing the job for the Archers. Or for the Vikings.
Tyler Tipton, the Seckman product at the plate.
Also calling the pitches for his team tonight. And Redmond just fires a strike in it. He is just rearing back, and he is just letting it rip.
Pretty good velo from the man from Farmington, Mo.
And hitter is late on the pitch, fouls it off, and quickly up 0-2 in the count is Redmond.
If anyone listening tonight would like to DoorDash about a dozen large coffees here to the press box,
I'll take hot chocolate, please.
You fly, I'll buy.
And high and inside. And also what Redmond's doing, he's kind of mixing a little inside-outside action here. And like I said, on a cold night like this, the hitters do not want to see that ball drifting inside.
Not at all. That ball that was in on Fowler there couldn't feel good. Tapped it back to the mound.
Ryder flinched, but it was called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Flag in center field. Poke pointing directly to left as Redmond yanks that pitch into the other batter's box.
Ryder with limited duty on the season so far. Just 1 hit to his name. Trying to get above the Mendoza line here.
Full count, payoff pitch. And good wood on it, or good metal on it. Skies it foul down the right field line.
We had several foul balls go down to the grill house down there, Country Bob's Grill House the other night.
Was it active? I'd say it looks pretty inactive tonight.
Not a lot of grilling go on, but I was going to give a shout-out to Country Bob's Grill House.
The wine, the fire. Ooh! And that's high and inside. I don't know if it caught him, but it's regardless. It's a free pass for Ryder down to first base.
A breaking ball did not break there for Redmond.
And the second base runner of the night for the Archers.
Now we have Tipton come in.
Tipton, the shortstop, number 3, right-handed hitter. And Redmond might actually be working a little too quickly now as he starts off with a pitch outside.
Interesting, Redmond uses the center of the rubber. You don't see that very often anymore.
And just rears back and throws it right down the middle, past the hitter.
A lot of guys like to use that, a lot of right-handers like to use that far right side or far left side as you're watching at home from the center field camera.
And once again, cuts the plate in half, strike 2. You think that's a 4-seam or a 2-seam, Jeff?
I can't tell from here. Let's just split the middle and call it a 3-seam.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on first for the Archers here in the bottom of the second. And just a little inside, evens the count 2-2. And we kind of said at the top we expected a lot of first pitch swinging, and that's so far that really hasn't been the case too much. 2-2 pitch, and high and inside, full count.
Great pitch, hard to lay off of that one. Tipton did a good job there.
Infield at double play depth. 3-2 pitch, and shot down the right field line into the bullpen, foul.
Tipton staying alive.
Good at bat for the young shortstop. Redmond situates himself from the stretch. Ooh, inside and walks the batter.
And now it's Redmond who seems to be struggling finding the strike zone. Goes back behind the mound to collect himself here. Take a deep breath, rub up a new one.
And in steps the second baseman. That is number 5, Nathan Hayden, left-handed hitter. Chance to do some damage here for the Archers. 1 out, 2 on. So far, walks have been the cause of the night. And pitch sails high and outside, and catcher was like, let's talk about this for a second.
Let's talk it over a little bit. And while they're talking it over, why don't we talk about sponsorship, Scott?
That's a great idea, Jeff. And you might be saying, sponsor with us. That's a great idea. Our phone number, 314-852-4398, Livestream STL. We will cover your event. You can go to livestreamstl.tv. We're on the Roku app. It's great exposure for your business. We're around Jefferson County, St. Louis County, also St. Charles County. Just about any county near Jefferson County and adjacent we will go to.
And if you don't like our comedic stylings up here tonight, we have other announcers who are funnier than us.
Subject to change.
Subject to change, that's right.
And after the conference, pitch high and outside. And Redmond trying to channel his first inning to get the same result. Oh, they got to pick off. They would have had him, but the second baseman unable to put the tag down. Just put it down just a little too quick. They would have had him.
Pulled the glove over, did Dane Gray just a bit too soon there.
Because they had the runner kind of caught in between. Right now, 2-0 on the batter. Hayden at the plate. And swings through the fastball.
Archers here at this part of the lineup, getting guys that haven't seen a lot of at-bats into the lineup, trying to switch things up, trying to jumpstart this offense.
And the pitch, and stepped in the bucket as the pitch kind of went outside and swung through it. Hayden very close to the plate. Outside again, and another full count.
You're dealing with the 7th place hitter here.
Actually, the 8th place hitter.
8th place hitter, pardon me. You need to just throw it by him.
And he shortened up his swing there and just punched it off to the left side foul. And you hear that classic ping.
There's no reason here just to not go straight after the hitter, Scott.
He's had good success with the fastball right in the heart of the plate. Just elevate it just a little bit right above the belt. And you can see out of his hand, and it sails wide, and he has walked the bases loaded. This is the same scenario we saw from Fiss in the first. That's not easy to say, Fiss in the first.
Bryce Haynes coming to the plate now, just 179 on the season.
Center fielder, number 12, right-handed hitter. 1 out, bases loaded, and we've got a pitching visit.
Pitching coach is going to come out for the Vikings. Make a visit here. Redmond just can't get himself back in the groove. We've got an upcoming schedule here for Vikings baseball and softball coming up. On Sunday, we've got St. Louis Community College on the 8th. That was actually today's game, moved to today. The 21st, we have Three Rivers, 1 p.m. March 28th, Mineral Area, 1 p.m. Saturday, April 25th, St. Charles coming in at 1 p.m. And then softball 4 games, St. Louis Community College at 2 p.m. on the 24th. And then April, we've got West Plains, Missouri on the 2nd, Moberly on the 12th, and St. Charles comes in on the 14th. So plenty of exciting Vikings baseball and softball action coming up right here on Livestream STL.
Is there sponsorship available for those?
Always sponsorship available. Right now, we're looking for a great sponsor for our foul balls.
Haynes to the plate, bases loaded, 1 out, and offers it a high pitch inside, swings through it. And after a pitching visit, generally you're pretty sure you're going to get a strike or at least a fastball. He did. He just waved through it. 0-1. And right after him again on the hands, fouls it back, 0-2.
Same exact location on that pitch, Scott. And that might be the book on this batter, what they're trying to do.
Haynes holds it down on the end, close to the plate. And the pitch, and yanks it in the other batter's box. You can kind of see that he tries to put a little extra on a pitch, and then he just holds on to it just a little too long.
Exactly. The release point is a little bit off where he's trying to overpower the batter.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Took a little bit off of that one, nubbed off the end into the dugout.
Little breaking ball, looked like a little cutter that time.
And back in the box is Haynes.
We've seen Redmond do a good job of changing locations, but
and throws it up high, and a quick throw to first. The runner is back. There's a strikeout at the plate, so now there's 2 outs and a chance to get out of it. The leadoff man, Seiler, to the plate. He struck out in the first.
Andrew Sands not shy about that back pick going down to the first base line there. He had a back pick for an out in last night's game.
Seiler watches it curve outside. See what he learned in his first at bat.
What I'm saying about Redmond, even his breaking stuff does not have a big change in velocity.
Swing and pops it out. Shortstop calling for it, drifts into the outfield grass, and Planson makes the catch, and no damage. So 3 outs, no runs scored, and we go to the 3rd inning. This is Vikings baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Dalen, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And we're set for a 3rd inning action here from BG Ballpark over in Sauget. We got a nice breeze going out there. If you look at the flag in center field, it's pointing to left field. So if we get anything deep in the air to left, that one might go. I'm here tonight with Jeff Whitener Lightning of Blue Tiger Media. Jeff?
Pleased to be here with Scotty the Hottie, Scott the Freak Lotta.
And starting off the 3rd inning, Evans to the plate. He walked first time. He came around to score as there was 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 walks in the first inning by Fiss. He settled down and had a 1-2-3 second inning. We'll see if he's able to replicate it. Into the wind. And swings and misses. A little lefty on lefty action here.
I believe Evans had a walk his first time up, if I'm not mistaken.
Si, senor. And the second pitch. And labored that one, and it went outside. Evens count 1-1.
With the short right field wall here at Arsenal BG Ballpark, it's very tempting to want to pull everything if you're a left-handed batter.
Well, the pitcher has to oblige and give you something that you can yank that way. 1-1 pitch. And comes in for a strike. A little delayed call there by the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thought about it, flipped a coin.
Evans, lefty. Straight up. Wind, the fire. And that one is hit deep towards the corner. And They say
Foul
it is
ball,
caught.
and it is caught. Great play out there.
There is not much foul territory down in that corner, so that was an excellent job by the right fielder to focus on that one and bring it in.
Floyd colliding with the wall there. Folks, there is maybe a foot, maybe 18 inches between the foul line and the stands, the concrete wall there. And Floyd with an excellent play to get the out.
And the catcher, Sands, number 33 to the plate. He walked first time. He also came around to score. High and inside. And batter did not even flinch at that one. Sometimes that pitch that's kind of coming in high about the letters can look very tempting to a right-handed hitter. 1-0 pitch. And down low. 2-0.
Interesting. He had Sands last time with 2 runners aboard and was very careful. Sands working a walk this time with the bases empty. We'll see if he changes his approach and tries to go after him.
And appears to have that front shin guard on just in case. 2-0 pitch. And lets it loose and comes up empty. And if you're Fist, that's where you want to live. You want to live on that outside corner against this batter. Third inning action, 3-0 our score. Archers trailing the Vikings. And that one bounced. That was about a 52-footer. 3-1 our count.
Run 3-1 the Sands now. I don't know that you want to give in here. Even with nobody on. Down 3.
You would figure he would have the green light swing 3-1 if he likes it. Ooh, he liked it. He just came up empty. Full count, 3-2.
Now the approach changes with the daddy hacks out of the way.
I don't know. He'd probably still take one if he liked it. Payoff pitch. Ooh. I think they clipped him.
Yep.
So it equals the same as a walk. He will go down to first base. And Sands has reached base twice now without having to put the ball in play.
Probably the best case scenario for the Archers with Sands at the plate.
You got any stolen base numbers on him? You think he's got any?
I can get that for you very quickly.
At the plate, Wilson, number 15.
Andrew Sands has swiped 2 bags on the season.
And the pitch, and fouled over to the dugout. And Sands was called out in the first inning on infield fly rule that resulted in a run scoring. Hit a ball into short right field that ended up behind second base. And pitch number 3 up high.
Wilson does have good opposite field power.
It was pitch number 2. It is 1-1 the count, 1 out, runner on first. Fiss steps and throws to first, and runner is easily under it.
Sands with not above average speed, but an excellent base runner, as many catchers are.
Fiss from the third base side to the rubber. Kicks, pitches. That ball is hit deep to left, and the left fielder watches it go. That ball was smashed. And that is a Crystal Heating and Cooling rapid response home run into the Arsenal BG ballpark. What is that over there? Is that an office building? Is that whatever that is? That ball was crushed into the night.
Austin Evans, a no-doubter.
Wilson.
He gave a rapid response after the hit by pitch there to Andrew Sands. And now Vessel's come in. It doesn't get any easier, as I mentioned in the first inning. Another hitter with very good power.
And the pitch catches the top of the zone. Vessel steps out.
Shakes his head in agreement. Said, yep, that was a strike, yep.
So it's a very odd line score for the Vikings so far. 5 runs on just 2 hits. And that pitch fouled off to the right side, well beyond the netting. And I'm not sure what's going on the scoreboard. Initially, there was an error put up for the Archers, but it looks like they have taken that off the scoreboard on that at bat by Bonskowski.
We'll get a ruling on that in between innings, but I think the official scorekeeper might have changed that. But we'll get an official ruling for you, Scott.
And a catcher comes out of his crouch to nab that one before it went all the way back to the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vessels with a walk in his first at bat, playing first base tonight.
We've seen some good play by the catchers in this series.
Fist's been roughed up a little bit here in the early going. And that ball is hit deep to center, and that ball's carrying and is over the center fielder's head. 1 hop off the wall. He retrieves it, and cruising into second base with a double is Vessels.
So as the pitcher, Fist, has found the zone a little more here in this inning, unfortunately, he's also found the Viking bats a little more.
And the Vikings bullpen, the Archers bullpen remains active over there. 1 out here in the third, already 5-0 our score. Number 1, Mets at the plate. Got a double back in the first inning. Takes a strike.
That's still Mason Carroll warming up down there in the Archers bullpen.
He's like, just let me keep pitching. I'll stay warm as long as I keep moving.
Throw 1 pitch every 60 seconds.
0-1 pitch. And that one, I think it hit him. And that is the call. The runner will have to return to second. So hit by pitch if you're scoring at home on Mets. And you might be getting close to the end of the line here for Fizz.
That was totally accidental on Fizz's part. He jumped up and down there. He did not want to do that at all. Put the 8th runner on.
And that brings the 8th place hitter to the plate, number 7, Hyde. When you've got the pitcher in there with the DH, it kind of messes you up a little bit. And that pitch sails well high. Hyde, first time up.
Well, we're going to get a visit to the mound.
Hyde flew out to center to end the first inning after they put up 3 runs.
Scotty, did you know the folks can watch all of our content and archive content on livestreamstl.tv?
Well, what about the Roku app? Can you do it there too?
Scott, you can do it with the Roku app, with the Fire Sticks, with the box, with the built-in Roku, all over the place. I have an 85-inch flat screen at home. When you're doing the game at home and they pan back to you in the booth or wherever you're at, you are larger than life on my screen.
And I apologize for that. Now, in the Roku app, are you able to just go in there and search Livestream STL?
Absolutely. You can find everything there, and we have archived content as well on the Roku app.
Sounds so simple that even an on-air personality could do it.
An on-air, a D-list Jefferson County celebrity like myself. Hope to move up to C-list this year.
And in Hyde to the plate. 1-0 the count. Runners at first and second. Vikings looking to add to their 5-0 lead. And breaking ball stays high.
Very crucial to the Archers here that they get as many innings as possible out of Fisk here on the back end of this 4-game set.
2-0 pitch. And fouled off the end, back to the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes, regardless of the score and the situation, you got to have a guy that can stay in there and eat the innings for you.
2-1 offering. And that one just a little bit high and inside. And Mr. Hyde has worked himself into a hitter's count, 3-1. I have Hyde coming into tonight with a .214 batting average. 3-1. Does he have the green light? Runners go. It's a strike. And both runners complete a double steal there. And brings it to a full count. I'm not sure if Hyde thought it was going to be a ball. Catcher did not throw to either base. Now Hyde has a chance to possibly turn this into an RBI opportunity. Payoff pitch. And just inside. Bases are loaded. And the shortstop, Creech, will come to the plate. No indication from the dugout to change the pitcher, so it looks like Fiss will have a chance to go up against Creech, who he got on a fly ball to center last time.
Trying to do everything they can to at least coax Fiss through this third inning.
Yeah, pitch hit to second base, should be a double play. Second baseman had a little trouble with it, and the late throw to first. He should be safe at first, out at second, and a run scores.
Creech gets another run for the Vikings there, just beat that out, and as you said, second baseman had a little trouble getting that out of his glove there to complete the double play, and that was all the difference they needed. The runner gained a step and was safe at first. Otherwise, the Archers would be out of this inning, and now they have the top of the order to deal with again with Dane Gray.
And first pitch in for a strike. 6-0 our score. And Hyde was forced out at second. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Gray. Gray is grounded at the second a pair of times.
Brady Creech has pretty good speed here at the bottom of the lineup. Runners on the corner with 2 outs. Be interesting to see if they want to get him down to second base here. Get 2 men in scoring position. They could really bust this game wide open.
6 runs, 3 hits for the Vikings. 1-1 pitch from Fiss. And ball is smashed down the right field line, but way foul. Over there into the grill area.
Country Broad's grill area right off the facade.
Off the side, too. So the big strike this inning was the 2-run home run by Wilson, and they've tacked on an extra run after. That ball hit through the first base, second base hole. Another run will score all the way over to third, and in with the slide and safe. And Gray comes through.
Line drive hit almost took out Brady Creech. He had to do a little limbo action there to pause and stop and let that ball whiz by him before he was able to advance to third. Dane Gray with his first hit of the game and an RBI, and that's going to be all for Fiss. We will get his information as we come back. You're watching Viking Baseball on live stream STL. You get the line on him and I'll get the...
Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exterior industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Whether you need a repair, have a new or replacement project, or aren't quite sure about the condition of your exterior of your home, know that Stark Roofing will provide convenient consultations at your home and provide obligation-free inspections and estimates. Give them a call today at 636-671-0045.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? Is it, I know, it's a fastball? Okay, I know, it's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
And now stepping to the plate is number 29, Hackworth. He has not put the ball in play tonight. He's got a walk and a strikeout.
And he will face Mason Carroll, number 44 of the Archers. 7 innings pitched this year, 3.68 ERA. Opponent's batting .391 against him.
And first pitch up high, the right-hander. Threw a nice fastball right there.
Straight over the top delivery by Carroll.
2 runners on base, still with responsibility of Fiss.
He's faced 23 batters so far this season, given up 1 home run and 9 hits.
1-0 pitch, and that one down the left field line into the corner. 1 run will score, and it deadens, and the second run will come around to score as well, and that is a double for Mr. Hackworth with 2 RBIs.
Hard to keep him off the bases for too long. Hackworth is the closest thing the Vikings have to a professional hitter out there, and he proved why. They're turning on that fastball, knocking it into the corner for a 2-run double.
So that will close the book on Fiss. 2 2.2 of an inning, 4 hits, 9 runs, 6 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 hit by pitch. And a 6 spot up there, 9-0 our score. And the hitter that started this inning, Evans, up to the plate, number 12. That ball rolled over to first, and he fumbles it, flicks it to the first baseman, should be safe as he slides into first.
Nifty little slide there to avoid not only the pitcher coming over to cover, but to get a hand on that bag really quickly and not get spiked.
And that will send Hackworth over to third. And the inning continues. And here's that man again. 2 walks so far for the catcher, Sands, and a chance to really put an exclamation point on this inning.
Sands, another one you can only keep neutralized for so long.
Righty-righty matchup. Towards the first base side of the rubber. Kicks, pitches, and catches the outside corner. Good frame job by the catcher.
Sands, the catcher himself, nods his head. Game versus game there. Game respects game.
11th batter to hit in the inning for the Vikings. Slowed that one down. A little delayed steal right there.
Trying to get the double steal going.
Catcher, the runner went about a third of the way and came back as he would have been out. He expected maybe the third base runner to break.
Yeah, double steal was on there for sure. In that situation, Vikings trying to milk another run here to make it 10-0 so they could possibly end this game early.
Sands crouched in the box. 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike 2. So far, Sands has been very patient. That was the word I was looking for, patient. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something to his liking here.
That ball is hit to right center, carrying, and the right fielder pulls it in, and the inning is over. So we will go to the bottom of the third. 9-0 our score here. Vikings leading the Archers. This is Vikings Baseball on Livestream STL.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Awesome. Cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
Hey! I like your dress.
You look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And welcome back here to Vikings baseball here on Livestream STL. We are live from Arsenal BG Ballpark over here in Sauget, Illinois. And it is a breezy, chilly night. It's about a 35-degree difference between what it was last night to what it is tonight. The flag in center field is pointing directly into the left field corner, and we got to see that on display when Wilson crushed a 2-run home run well over the fence and left. Right now, it's all Vikings as the first pitch from Redmond hits the batter. That's Bonkowski, and he got, I believe that hit him in the ear flap. That was a little scary right there. And hopefully that young man is okay.
Scotty, the good thing about that is it hit it right square in the helmet, so you would think there'd be very minimal damage, you hope.
And
maybe got the bell rung a little bit. That might be it.
And he's sitting up, and he's adamantly speaking with the trainer. So, but still, they said it's got to kind of get the bees buzzing a little bit, especially on a cold night like tonight.
Right.
And obviously Redmond is not trying to do that. The ball just got away from him. And we saw a little bit of wildness last inning from Redmond, as he did walk 3 batters before he was ultimately able to get out of the jam. And the hitter is able to get up under his own power. Looks like he may be leaving the game, at least to get a runner perhaps, as he heads into the dugout.
Scary situation there for a second.
We will see who will take his place at first base. And third base coach comes out to go over, I guess, who the runner is going to be. Number 17 hops out of the dugout. And number 17 is Ronak Selby.
There we go, 17 for 2. He just yelled up at us. Thank you, Mr. Official.
So right now on the scoreboard, Archers do not currently have a hit. No runs, no hits. And then the Vikings 9 runs on 5 hits. And that pitch high and inside. And Selby will trot down to second as that got away from the catcher. And it looks like Redmond, after that long inning, is coming out a little off-calibrated.
Well, and you get you have that amount of time that you're just sitting there doing nothing. It's real easy for your pitcher to start tensing up.
And he's able to come back and execute a fastball away, swing and a miss. In the box right now, number 13, Floyd. Floyd was a strikeout victim his first time up. Right-handed hitter. And you saw Floyd kind of step out a little bit. After you have a couple of balls kind of come inside, as a hitter, I mean, that's kind of a natural tendency where you're kind of like self-preservation first. Count 2-1. Redmond. And throws it high. Blows it right by him. And again, another little step in the bucket there by Floyd. It's hard to do, but you got to tell yourselves, just stay in there. 2-2 the count, runner on second. And that ball hit to the hole. Third baseman cuts it off, looks the runner back, and good throw over to first. And that is the first out of the inning, recorded 5-3. And that will bring in number 10, Lane Elder. Elder popped out to the second baseman to end the first. Actually, I believe that was a line out. First pitch, and that bender is a strike. And it looked like Elder was a little bit fooled right there. Selby on second, running for the hitter who was hit, which is Bonskowski. And fastball up high and outside, evens the count 1-1. Redmond, right in the middle of the rubber. Kicks, fires, and just a little low, just below the knee. 2 balls, 1 strike. As an umpire, sometimes you would think to be just kind of like, close enough. Especially on a cold night like tonight.
Well.
And that pitch outside gets away from the catcher, and the runner over to third. And Selby on 2 wild pitches has gotten himself over to third and in prime scoring position. Sands has had a rough at bat here as that ball is just going all over the place. Elder looking to get the Archers on the scoreboard. And pitch inside corner on a 3-1. Makes it full count.
Coach Bone having the 9-run cushion here will give a chance to get this pitcher to stay out here a little longer.
Fouled. It'll stay in play. And first baseman makes the catch. No one at home. But the runner holds at third. So foul out to the first baseman. And now there are 2 outs. And that'll bring up Fowler. Hit a number back to the pitcher, his first time up. Number 42. Keegan Fowler. And pitches away. Bottom of the third inning right now. So far, all Vikings, 9-0. 2 outs, runner on third. Redmond kicks, pitches, and inside, and it catches the inside corner. 1-1. I don't think Fowler agreed with that call. Not much you can do about it, though. Redmond kicks, and nicely executed fastball away, and he is 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning with no damage. Fowler, slightly open stance, and chops it to second. Should be an easy hop, and over to first, and they escape. So we'll go to the 4th inning. 9-0 our score. Vikings over the Archers. This is Vikings Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
McCain's Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop, 24/7 towing and recovery, auto body repairs, and mechanical needs. Small or large, leave us in charge. Give us a call at 636-479-9995 or visit 888 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And top of the fourth rolls around here, and if you're scoring at home, Monskowski got hit by pitch and was replaced by Seiler to be a runner, Selby, and then now coming in defensively, number 24 is Mark Aschenbrenner, now at first base for the Archers. Wilson leading off, hit a 2-run bomb last inning, and fouls that one, and just in the game, first baseman nowhere able to get near that one as it's fouled near the dugout. But usually when you come in the game, you get tested immediately.
Scott, you've been in these situations before playing ball. You know, you're down 9-0 here, top fourth, trying to get through this. You're just trying to get anything going at all, any kind of momentum that you can build on.
And the mentality is a lot of times like, well, you're down, you're not going to come back. But you just got to keep it focused. You got to be like, I can only take care of my at-bat. I can only take care of the balls that come to me. You can't try and do too much. And he loads up, and Wilson hits a foul ball well over the netting. But another good hack right there by Wilson.
I would say out of all of the Jeffco hitters, he's been seeing the ball the best tonight for sure with both pitchers.
And he had such a quick bat on that pitch last inning. And that ball, you just saw the left fielder just kind of take a couple of steps and just kind of look up to see where it was going to land.
Scott, you mentioned a good point, though. You can only control what's in front of you. That's it. Every bat, every pitch. You play good defense. Keep mentally, in the game. Stay sharp.
Because, you look up on the scoreboard, you understand the reality. 9-0, that's a lot to overcome, especially, when the other team's kind of rolling. But, again, you just go up there and do what you can do and just put it on the next guy and let the chips fall where they may. And up there and rings him up. And Wilson will walk back to the dugout as he is called out on strikes here in the fourth inning.
Vessels at the plate.
And that's a good sign for Mason Carroll right there. Notches his first strikeout of the game. Vessels with a walk and a double so far. And labored that one outside. And sometimes with these pitchers, I don't know if the hitter is able to, in real time, able to pick up on that, but he drastically altered his delivery right there. Kicks, fires, and slowed it down again. Got a piece of it. And not much the hitter could do with that.
Scott, as you mentioned, the first inning, Carroll came in the game. He was throwing almost straight over the top. Now he's settled in more this inning. A lot of his pitches are coming from an arm slot that we're more used to seeing, let's say.
Yep, Carroll came in and kind of cleaned up last inning. And so far coming out throwing strikes here in his second inning of work.
It's paramount that the Archers keep the Vikings off the board right now so they can try to nibble back at that lead. It's trying to eat that elephant one bite at a time.
That's a high priority too, Jeff. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and yanks it outside, evens at 2-2. Jeffco up 9-0, 9 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. And for the Archers, no runs, no hits, no errors thus far in the game. Or excuse me, they have an error up there on the scoreboard. And that one just hangs inside for a full count.
That pitch looked pretty good from 100 feet away.
and elevated.
Elevated.
We're up probably about 50, 60 feet. Kicks, fires, Payoff pitch swings and misses. And 2 strikeouts now for Mr. Carroll.
Vessels was late on that pitch. Kind of got fooled a little bit.
And Metz to the plate. Metz so far has a double RBI and a hit by pitch to his credit. Oh, beautiful breaking ball. Taking all the way. And Carroll looks very calm and very poised out there right now. When you're also, it kind of flows the other way. When you're up big or down big, it's like you can just go out there and just kind of play your game.
Exactly.
And upstairs and blows it by him. 0-2. Chance to strike out the side. No immaculate inning, though. There was a ball in there. Metz. Right up on the plate. Right-handed hitter. Oh, the infielder started jogging off the field. The catcher did everything he could to kind of move it back a couple inches, but it is called outside. Thought he had it.
The synchronized movement towards the dugout and then the stop.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Carroll kicks, pitches, and blows it up. And he does indeed get the 3 Ks, so we will go to the bottom of the 4th. 9-0 our score here. Vikings baseball on Livestream STL.
VIKINGS Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop, 24/7 towing and recovery, auto body repairs, and mechanical needs. Small or large, leave us in charge. Give us a call at 636-479-9995 or visit 888 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
Bottom of the 4th inning here. To the dish will be Ryder, Tipton, and Hayden for the Archers. They currently trail 9-0. Looking for their first hit of the evening.
And Scotty, as we await our first batter of this evening, I want to give a special shout out to all the fans here tonight. Downstairs, went down, visit with them a little bit. They are braving the bitter cold winds whipping through the ballpark right now. So kudos to them for sticking this out.
And to the plate, Reeder. Reeder drew a walk first time up. And fastball inside ties him up for strike 1. Redmond's still throwing some gas out there. And, that pitch
cutter
clipped the outside corner. 0-2.
Great movement on that pitch.
And this is more what we saw of Redmond in the first inning, where he was working rapidly. Second inning, he kind of got a little out of sync, and it led to some walks. And blows it right by him on 3 pitches. So he's like, Mr. Carroll, I can also notch some strikeouts.
Not messing around there. Gas cutter and a gas again.
And that was the 6th place hitter. Now coming in, number 3, Tyler Tipton. Tipton cuts and fouls it. Tipton walked the first time up.
Wind still blowing with good speed out towards left.
Tipped in, resets. Redmond into the wind. Oh, beautiful breaking ball right there. And as a hitter, there's not much you can do with that. You kind of give up on it, and then it breaks back.
Now you try swinging into that one. You saw the bat out from your hands.
And up high, 1-2. If he moves that one down about 4 inches, that's probably strike 3. Redmond's like, give me the ball. Let's go. And good wood, but hit very, very foul.
And for all of those fans watching at home, both Archers fans and, of course, Viking fans, go to our Facebook page and leave some comments as far as where you're tuning in from around the country, around the world tonight.
And that 1-2 pitch crosses up the catcher and evens the count at 2-2. And we saw Redmond, like I said, get in a groove in the first inning, and in the second inning he was all sorts of out of sync. Off to a good start this inning. Got the first out on a strikeout. And that ball hit to the shortstop. Up with it. Good throw. And 2 outs.
And Vikings playing with plenty of confidence right now, building on the momentum of the last few days here playing at Arsenal BG Ballpark against St. Louis.
Nathan Hayden to the plate. Looks like he's stepping in there as he waves at the first offering, looking for his second hit of the season. A 1 pitch. Just nips the outside corner, 0-2. And that pitch right there to a left-handed hitter, there's not a lot you want to do with that. That's going to hurt no matter what you do with it. Breaker, it went well wide.
Tried to go a little backdoor on that action there. And
right now there's Redmond throwing everything pretty much with the same speed. Everything's coming in hard. And paints the outside corner, strike 3. And just like that, we go to the 5th inning. 9-0 our score. Vikings over the Archers here. This is Vikings Baseball on Livestream STL.
hey, Dalen, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
And back here, the first pitch to Andon Hyde, number 7, the 8th place hitter, fouled off to the right side. And Carroll back for his 3rd inning of work. Slows that one down and gets the top of the zone, 0-2. A little bit of a contrast here between Carroll and Redmond. Redmond out there throwing gas, and Carroll kind of mixing it up and kind of hitting some spots. 0-2 pitch. And yanks that one a little bit, 1-2. Top of the 5th inning, 9-0 right now. Vikings looking to add another tally or two. the pitch right down the middle and rings him up. And that is 4 in a row for Mr. Carroll on the strikeout department.
Got a little momentum, a little head of steam now as he looks very comfortable out there on the mound. And this is a good sign moving forward in the rest of the schedule for the Archers. They can get him on track here.
And Brady Creech into the box, shortstop, 0 for 2 tonight. Ooh, looked at a strike, called a ball. Catcher held that one there for a couple of seconds. That generally thinks that catcher thinks it's a strike. 1-0 pitch. And that one is hit to shallow right field. Here comes the right fielder. Ooh, and gets his face out of the way and makes a nice catch.
Following that one all, it looks like he got that caught in the lights there just at the last second as he was ready to close his glove on that one. But an out nonetheless.
And Carroll has done an excellent job of kind of coming in here and stabilizing the ship. Back to the top of the lineup here, Gray. 1 for 3, has a single and an RBI. At pitch down in the faux dirt.
Vikings getting somebody warming up at the bullpen. We'll take a look and see who that is. We'll be right back with that.
Is it Kent Bottenfield? It's a lefty. I know that much. And the 1-0 pitch sails outside, 2-0. And Dane Gray came in to tonight batting .385, so he's right about that.
Brady Matthews, the left-hander, warming up down in the bullpen for the Vikings.
And ball hit up the middle. Cut off by the center fielder. And Gray will stop at first base with a single.
2 hits now on the night for the leadoff hitter.
And he's pretty much been that whole, because he hit one between the first baseman and second baseman last time for a hit, but his first 2 at-bats, he hit the ball directly at the second baseman, so he's just figured out how to avoid him.
Has him guessing now. He had to go to his right one time. He had to go to his left the other time, right?
So 2 outs. And just inside to Hacksworth. No S, just Hackworth.
Hackworth not even bothering to move to get out of the way there. Lots of confidence in the box.
Hackworth, 1 for 2, a walk, a strikeout, and a 2-run double. And hits that one a mile in the air. Second baseman coming in.
Could be trouble.
And does catch it right behind the mound. So that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 9-0 our score. Vikings over the Archers. This is Vikings baseball on Livestream STL.
Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exterior industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Whether you need a repair, have a new or replacement project, or aren't quite sure about the condition of your exterior of your home, know that Stark Roofing will provide convenient consultations at your home and provide obligation-free inspections and estimates. Give them a call today at 636-671-0045.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
Businesses and podcasters, this one's for you. Livestream STL Studios is now open to the public in Barnhart, Missouri. Jefferson County's only dedicated podcast studio, available for rent with flexible sessions and long-term packages. Livestream STL Studios, professional space, local convenience, and powerful content. Book a session today at livestreamstl.tv or call 314-852-4398.
And we have a new pitcher here, Brady Matthews for the Vikings as the Archers come to bat. And number 12, Haynes, in the box, getting his second at bat. He struck out his first time up. And the hard-throwing lefty up and away.
And this is the first appearance for Brady Matthews this season for the Vikings, left-hander from Columbia, Illinois.
And that ball down low.
Matthews coming in now, giving the Archers a different look now from the left-hand side of the plate.
And that pitch fouled to the net. And you can close the book on Redmond. 4 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, and 2 wild pitches. And that ball is driven to right field. Right fielder drifts back, catches it about knee level. And that is the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
Hackworth had that one corralled all the way. This has got to be quite the treat for Brady Matthews, pitching just up the road here. I'm sure he's been to many Grizzlies games, now pitching in this ballpark, not 15 miles north of his home.
And ball down low at the plate, number 11, Seiler. Seiler has a strikeout and a line out to the first baseman.
It would look like it caught the catcher on his leg, but Sands didn't even flinch there, dug that one out.
And pounds the inside corner, evens the count 1-1. So is Matthews normally a starter? And strike 2 is the call.
First action at all this year so far.
He's got a 9.64 ERA according to the link that I was sent.
Well, perhaps I'm looking in the wrong place, Scott.
And that ball fouled off to the right side.
There he is. I just simply missed him. Sorry about that, folks. 9.1 innings pitched. And
that ball grounded, cut off by the third baseman. Crow hop and throws him out.
For Matthews, Scott, it's the control issue that's been the problem and led to the high ERA. Batters are only hitting 171 against him, but he's walked 12 batters while striking out 14. So not a good ratio there, giving up 6 hits, 11 runs, 10 of which were earned.
And that pitch inside caught the catcher once again. And this is the first at bat of the night for Mark Aschenbrenner. Took over when Bonskowski was hit by pitch earlier. Right-handed hitter. And lays off that high pitch. Should be 2-0. That is correct on the scoreboard.
Aschenbrenner with just 7 at-bats on the season. Looking for his second hit on the year.
Ooh. Fastball just tailed inside, according to the home plate umpire. 3-0 the count. And this is kind of what you alluded to. Sometimes the base on balls. And this is a max effort kid. When you see him wind up, it looks like that ball's coming in at like 115 miles an hour.
And it really appears that he's overthrowing right now.
And Aschenbrenner fouls it. It brings us to a full count, 3-2.
He's all downhill, but you know that adrenaline's pumping right now, and he's eager to do well for his team.
And it kind of helps when you come in with a 9-run cushion. And we are 1 out away from making this at least an official ball game. Don't expect any inclement weather. And down low. And they say no swing. Aschenbrenner will take the walk, head down to first.
They ask for the appeal there as the runner is jogging down the line, not knowing whether he should run and take off, come back to the plate, or just stroll to first.
Well, either way, he needed to go to first because it's either a swing and a miss and they got to
Right.
throw you out, or it's a walk.
He just didn't know to run.
Right. And, yeah, the pitcher, Matthews, seemed to overthrow just a little bit right now as that pitch goes a little inside. At the plate, number 13, Floyd, 0 for 2 so far. And hits the inside corner. Floyd, one of the brave individuals tonight that doesn't have the long sleeves on.
Give it up to Mac Floyd out there.
And the 1-1 pitch sails outside.
Now he could really complete the ensemble by going without the batting gloves.
Not too many kids do that these days. And pitch up high, holds back, 3-1. Archers looking for their first hit of the evening. We are in the bottom of the 5th. That flag in center field still moving thusly. As Floyd swung at a pitch that was about shoulder high and came up empty.
And Vessels will play behind the runner now at first base with 2 strikes.
And if you see a batter do that, kind of tempted to go back there, aren't you? And it goes in. Oh, they ring him up. And so caught looking is Floyd. So we'll go to the 6th inning. 9-0 our score. Vikings over the Archers. This is Vikings baseball on Livestream STL.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay. I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you. Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Top of the 6th inning here. Jeffco leads 9-0. And to the plate, Evans. So far, Evans is, I didn't write down what he did last time, but he reached base. So he had a walk in the first, made an out in the 3rd, and then reached base in the 4th. Or excuse me, the 3rd, the extended 3rd.
Carroll still working for St. Louis.
All of the damage on, at least of record, was under Fiss. Carroll came in, gave up a 2-run hit. They gave the last 2 runs off the ledger. But since then, Carroll has done an excellent job of limiting Jeffco's lineup.
And this inning, Carroll working through the meat of the Vikings order.
Any potatoes in there? No.
We have Mr. Sands up next, followed by Mr. Wilson and Mr. Vessels.
From the stretch, Carroll. And that ball is hit deep to center field. Center fielder pursuing, and
She's
is
gone.
Over the fence.
Double, ground rule double.
That ball was crushed to the right center gap in center. Had a chance to get out, it looked like, for a second.
Ryder was on his horse, and the speedy outfielder just couldn't get there. Had a long way to go for that ball. Now, runner on second for the very dangerous Mr. Andrew Sands.
Sands 0 for 1 with 2 walks to this point. Looking to get that to a double-digit lead. And ball is outside.
And Scott, is this his first time seeing Carroll on the mound?
Let me see. I don't think so. I think he got he was the very first out that Carroll got.
Gotcha.
Right down the middle. Evens the count 1-1. Yep, Carroll was able to kind of come in and kind of staunch the bleeding in that extended third.